Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another YouTube video with your boy Pollux the Wise. I hope you guys are doing absolutely frogging splendid, taking care of yourselves, and as always, staying safe. We are back with another episode of Gods of Defense. I don't have much more to say besides that, other than, feels good to be back on a somewhat more consistent upload schedule, just trying to pump out videos as often as I can. So without further ado, let's just waste no time and hop straight into this. The last level that we did was Skyfall, where the temple was able to carry us due to the fact that it just could obliterate entire swarms of enemies in the skies, with a little bit of help from the bazookas on the ground, obviously. I think, as far as what we're going to do today, we're going to try and go through the level known as Thick Parade, because there's only Devils and Beasts, the gold drop stops at wave 30, and I don't see anything too crazy in terms of the environment or the corruption being a potential issue, so with that in mind, let's just go ahead and get started. And I think what we're going to probably do is pick Pyro and our... let's see here. Pyro. We're going to need monks, obviously. And I'm going to bank on getting the mints later on. So we'll go for Spirit Well so we can just start generating mana right away. And hopefully not have to worry about that later on. So yeah, let's see here. Let's see what we can do if we can turn this around to our advantage. Now this is going to be a bit of a rough start on the bottom side of the map here, especially since there's just so many... different possible enemy combinations. Let's see here. Can we get all of these towers to work for our... in our favor, I should say. Excuse me. I'm going to try and preserve this spot right here. I know it would be a great spot for a tower, although we could put one, like, right here. But yeah, I am trying to save as many spots as possible for whenever we get an opportunity to build some gold mints. And we'll just go from there and see if we can build those later on. But here we go. Okay, I lied. You know what? It's actually going to be this side of the map that's going to be an issue. Yeah, these guys are getting a little too far. It's no bueno. Okay. Yeah, this might be a bit of an issue. Now, thankfully, corruption has not become a factor yet. So what I think I'm going to do is actually go ahead and put down a couple bazookas if I can afford to. Ooh. Okay, that actually looks really good. There's a ton of these different... whatchamacallits over here. A ton of these different mint spots. How is our defense holding? We doing okay? Okay, we've got a boon draw. Okay, so we can go for mints pretty much right away immediately, which is great. And I honestly wonder, should I just start spamming that right now? Probably. Sad as that is. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here and speed up the gameplay just a little wee bit. How's our temple looking? We doing okay? Alright, okay so far. Alright, so there is a gold ore area over here I want to take advantage of. A couple of these right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, there's going to be way too many for me to, like, keep up with. So let's just try and secure this bottom area here first. Then I can focus all of my attention to the ones up top. Just keeping a careful eye on the temple right now. I know I can build in between waves, but it gets more and more difficult the longer I sit on it. We could go for the mortar. I'm actually going to go ahead and unlock that. Let's see here. We have ourselves some more income spots, so let's go ahead and just build around that. Yoinky spoinky. We'll go ahead and rotate, make sure we didn't miss any. We got one over here that's extra. Perfect. And at this point, we can actually... oh, dang it. Come on, give me some income so I can put down some more pyros quickly. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get this. This. All this jazz set up. Excellent. Okay. Good stuff. Now, with that in mind, now that we've gotten a decent number of turrets up and running, we're going to go ahead and work on our mana. We've got our God Power charged if we need to use it. Oh, sweet Lord baby Jesus. Okay, yep, we've got a lot of these mint spots over here. But see, here's the problem. This is what I'm a little sad about. The fact that most of the mint spots are in an area that's like completely at the edge of the map. And the chances of the map actually expanding in the direction we want it to so we can unlock, you know... Actually, you know what? Do I go for Quagmire or do I go for Snowstorm? You know what? I'm going to go for Snowstorm. Okay, good thing I did. Oh, it's 2 times the shield. Unfortunately, that's not going to do the enemies any good, considering the fact that we are literally just spamming Pyro Towers. Which is kind of hilarious. So how are we looking? Already one of our entranceways has fallen, which is excellent. And actually now that means we could sell this bad boy right here. Oof. Yeah, maybe now would have been great to get said Quagmire. Okay. We got a Boon Draw. Yeah, let's get the Quagmire. I think we're going to need it now. Roundabout now. Okay, so, lots more mint spots. Let's just go ahead and keep improving our economy. Work on getting as many of these up and running as possible. They are kind of starting to get a little expensive, though. Almost 100 apiece. I mean, granted, the amount of money I think that we're making is pretty much outclassing whatever cost increase these guys are unfortunately getting. How long was I sitting on this? Bro moment. This entire area over here was just exposed, and I just must not have seen it or paid it any attention at all, which is kind of sad. What if I get multiple Quagmires? I know they're not cheap, but just, you know, hear me out here. Because these things will auto-upgrade themselves. So what if we just put them in, like, some really weird spots. And then, I don't know, get a couple more monks. We are kind of lacking in the monk department. Monk spam go burr. Yep, we've got our square formation completed around here. Let's see if this actually works. Okay. I have no idea if these Quagmires are actually doing anything. But let's go ahead and click on them real quick and see. Yeah, what if I max you guys out? Will you be any better this time around? I'm actually more concerned about the flank that doesn't really have as much room to work with. Uh-oh. Okay. We got another Boon Draw. Oh, plus, or ×2 faith for during the next wave. Sign me up. You already know we're gonna go for that. That's just too good to pass up. Ooh, and a new, whatchamacallit? New mint spots. I will go ahead and build that later. I'm more focused right now on just ensuring the mana is being battled. And yeah, no, now I'm noticing the Quagmires are actually starting to put in some work. They are doing a great job slowing down enemies, especially around this area where we have so many of these Pyro Towers in range of this one here in particular. It's such a weird spot, but it's actually working out really, really well. So, good job, Quagmires. Giggity. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Yoink. Okay, we have a Spirit Well spot right here. Excellent. I'm also kind of happy that the map has expanded in such a way that it makes it easier for me to use my God Power if I need to click on it rapidly. Because, you know, that is just one of the more annoying things about the game, is if you end up having to try and click it and you just can't. +2 reload to... Or what is it? +2 rockets for all the bazooka? Yeah, sure, give me that. Although these things already should have been maxed out. I guess apparently not. Apparently... Oh, dear God. Here we go. What do they have? ×2 speed. Let's see if the Quagmires make a difference here. How are we looking? Are they getting far? Yeah, they were kind of starting to get a little far over here. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Okay. Range? Sure. That's really cheap to upgrade, so why not? I'd prioritize range over slow any day of the week. Do I want to get another bazooka is the question. I think I will, actually. I'm going to get one here and one here now that we can afford to. Classic bazooka price just casually jumping up to like $1 bajillion. Maybe I'll get another Quagmire like right around here. Since it's, oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. It just gives so much time for the bazookas and everything else to snipe it. Man, if I had this on the Speedy Demons and Beasts level from the first act of the main campaign, oh my gosh, that would have been so damn nice. It's not even funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and put down another mint spot here. I don't see any new ones up here. We're doing really, really well. I don't want to jinx us, but I think we're going to get through this level okay. But yeah, how are we looking? I feel like if we need more Quagmires anywhere... Oh my god, look at the speed of this. That's absurd. 70% slow. That is very overpowered. Here we go. Next wave. We are... What wave are we already on? We're already on wave 15. Feels like we've already been through so many waves at this point, but damn. We've barely been through any. Okay, I guess. So I'm just carefully watching this thing here. Got another boon draw. +1 range. It's all Quagmires. Excellent. Okay, actually, sell this one. Let's get some more Pyro Towers down. Just in case this flank starts to get overwhelmed for any crazy reason. But yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, see, look at that. So beautiful. And the only thing is, you will notice that the corruption bar is going pretty high as of right now. And you guys will notice that that's been kind of a common theme. I don't really care too much about corruption because I use the monks. There is actually another way to avoid the corruption for the most part, and that's just simply by placing your towers elsewhere off the edge of the path. Okay, I didn't mean to put that there. Whoops. So, you know, not doing what I'm doing is probably a good idea in that particular regard. And Capo, I know, he's made a series of videos on how to basically play through this game without grinding. So I'll link his channel down in the comment section below. So show him some love. Go watch his videos. He does a pretty good job of explaining how to get through the game without really needing to grind for resources like I have. Because keep that in mind, I have been doing a lot of grinding for resources before attempting some of these previous episodes. So it is important to just kind of keep that in mind. If you ever notice where it's like, oh, well, he started off with this much faith and this much hope, and then all of a sudden he's got like a bajillion more. You know, where is he getting that from? It's not from, you know, hacks or anything like that, ladies and gents. It's just simply a matter of repeating levels over and over and over again until I get the materials I need to kind of unlock the new towers. Because I'm not going to lie, it's fun just being able to play with the new towers. So, you know, what can I say? And yeah, we just had about 6 free pyro towers that we could put down, which is amazing. More spirit fount, or spirit wells equals more fount spots, equals more mana. I like how we barely had to use our temple, as opposed to the last game where that's basically what we were relying on to survive. But it's kind of nice to have a break from that, and not just spam click our way to victory. Although I suppose you could argue that's most games in general on PC. Spam clicking in a nutshell. A bunch of different mint spots. Okay, I didn't mean to actually put that one there. Whoops. Let's go ahead here, sell this. Buy this, buy this. Actually gets so confusing sometimes to like figure out, okay, did I buy all the different possible spots for the mints that I could have? And then I'll notice one like randomly like 5 waves later. 2 times gold drop during the next wave. Sure, why not? And you know what? Since we have $160,000 to spend, let's go ahead and get ourselves yet another bazooka. Because why the hell not? Look at that. And we still have enough money to max it out to spare to boot. That's just crazy. But here we go. Oh man, these Quagmires are putting in work. Now the enemies are kind of getting a little far on the top side there, despite all the different Quagmires that we have. I'm assuming it's just the combination of high health and high speed. It's not giving the burning time enough, or the burning effect enough time to take hold. I'm going to assume that's what's going on. But we can put down extra Quagmires if we really, really need to. So I'm just going to keep a careful eye here. Put down some more Bounce by our Spirit Wells here. And yeah, now would actually be the point where we're going to start using the Temple Power a little bit more than we were before at the start of this level. But that is kind of insane. It just speaks for how strong the enemies are in this game. I mean, you have 70% slow on top of all these different defenses, and they're still getting as far as they are. That's kind of absurd. Just what the heck, man. But we are holding on. So we'll just keep using the God tier power as much as we need. Now I'm curious, all those little red icons, those little red minus signs above the mints, I'm assuming that means that while they're corrupted, I don't know if that means if they can still produce cash or not, or if that just means that they're affected by corruption. Because, yeah, like, see, right now, they're all still showing that little symbol. Go ahead and get through this real quick. Nice little boss wave. And I'm not even going to take the time to bother, like, selling and rebuying all these different defenses. It's just not worth it. We have our temple if we really need it. So I'm happy to just spam that at this point in the game. Okay. So, recovered 3 temple health? Sure. It's not like we haven't lost any yet. I mean, which, thankfully, we haven't. I like how our mint price is now up to 200 gold apiece. Just utter insanity. Oh, and we can still keep going. But here we go. Into wave 24. And what does the challenges say? I thought there was challenges for this, this particular level. Or does it only show those once you complete the level? Probably. Maybe it shows it at the start before you go into it, but I don't think it does. So here we go. My goodness. Are we going to afford another bazooka before the last wave? I have no idea. Yeah, the bazookas were starting to get engaged there. So yeah, these guys are getting very rapidly far into our defense. Admittedly, we don't have as many pyro towers covering this lane, but we do have some helping actually from the other lane, which is kind of hilarious. That's crazy. Here we go. I don't know, +2 damage to all pyros, sure. And gosh dang. Look at the speed of those enemies. Wave 26. Nothing crazy special going on here. There we go. I just realized I could rotate the temple to make it even easier on myself to fire it. And here we go. The last enemy to defeat. And thank God for the monks that final wave, or otherwise we would have had some curses at the end. But dang. GG. Got through it. We'll see how much we got in the way of surplus resources. 29 faith and 4 hope. That's really, really good. I don't think we got any extra bonus rewards either. It didn't really offer us that option now, did it? That's kind of a sad moment there. Okay, let's see if we can finally actually hit some faith bricks here. Come on, I'm going to try. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we ricochet off the brick? Wow, 1. I was going to try and aim for these 3 over here on the far right, but that is kind of sad. My aim is just so terrible in this minigame. Oh, well, it is what it is, but holy crap, look at this. We have 64 faith and 8 hope. That is a lot. Let's go ahead and spend it. Let us go ahead and spend that. Now, Boon Beat. Number of waves between boon draws. Oof. This could be really good. We could also go for the Query. We actually have enough to afford that now. Do we spend that, though? Do we spend our hard-earned faith on the Query? Do we find out what this does? You know what? Screw it. We already have the 3rd set of levels after this unlocked. I'm gonna do it. Max that out. And with the rest of our faith, we will go ahead and we will upgrade. What did we upgrade? Maybe the gun, make it a little bit cheaper. And with that, ladies and gents, I think that's going to about wrap it up for the end of today's episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gods of Defense. If you guys want to see more of this, please let me know in the comment section below. And I will hopefully see you guys all in the next YouTube video. This is Pollux the Wise, saying peace out.